Greetings, welcome, readers, viewers, and listeners, and welcome to this special edition, this live edition of the Autistic SuperBlog, the SuperBlog Versus. First off, I just want to say I hope you guys are having a great new year. I hope you guys are having a wonderful new year. Hopefully, 2022 is going to be better than 2021. Although 2021 has left us with a bit of a bad taste from our mouths with Betty White passing away. God rest his soul. So I just want to say thank you to Betty White, and thank you for everyone that's been supportive during the last couple of years. So I just want to, as you guys might know, this is usually I do this pre-recorded, but this time I decided to go live. So what's going to happen here for me is what's going to go on is I'm going to give, as you guys know, WWE Day 1 is going to be tomorrow, and I wanted to do my predictions on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have I shared it in the I didn't share it in the comments, but it's in the video description. I'm going to be giving you my thoughts and predictions on what's going to go on with the first day, with Day 1 of WWE Day 1. So here we go. As of this moment, as of 10:31 p.m., I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen if the things have changed. Hey, CJ, what I'm going to be going for first is RK Bro, which is Randy Orton and Riddle versus the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford for the WWE Raw Tag Team titles. This one's going to be a great match, I think. I mean, you've got the Street Profits, who I admire for their aerial style, and then you got the oddball pairing of Randy Orton and Riddle. So this one's going to be a great match either way. I do want to see the Street Profits win, but I feel like they're going to be. But I feel like WWE is going to be safe and keep it on RK Bro at least for a little while, because I feel like these Street Profits are good, but they need to be in the chase. I mean, they need to be in the chase for the Raw Tag Team titles. I wouldn't be so surprised if the Street Profits won gold again, though. Drew McIntyre. The next match is a singles match for. It's going to be Drew McIntyre versus Madcap Moss. Although I can imagine that Drew McIntyre is going to win. All of it's going to be with Happy Corbin. Why is anyone listening to Happy Corbin? So I'm going to go with Drew McIntyre to win this one. Which gets us to our next match, a singles match for the Raw Women's Tag Team titles. Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan. For me, I've been really thinking about this match for a while. I do believe that Liv Morgan was screwed out of the title. I wouldn't be so surprised if Becky Lynch did some things to necessitate to necessitate cheating once again. So I'm gonna say that Liv Morgan's gonna win, but only by DQ, only to keep the feud going, because I think this goes for a while, at least for WrestleMania, where Liv Morgan finally gets her WrestleMania moment. And the next is going to be a singles match with Edge versus The Miz. I'm going to say that The Miz wins this only because I think he needs it more. I think that Edge is a great wrestler. Don't get me wrong. I think that he's a phenomenal wrestler, but I also feel like The Miz needs to win a little bit more, if that makes sense. I mean, The Miz has been damaged goods, and I think that he needs some time to repack, to take care of himself, and I think this might be the best way to do it, by getting a win over Edge. For the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, we have the New Day, Kofi Kingston, and King Woods, versus the Usos, Jay and Jimmy Uso. This is one where I think I have an idea that the New Day is going to win, but it's only going to be by disqualification, meaning the Usos are going to retain the titles. So I'm going to say the New Day for this one, only to keep the feud going. The next one's going to be a little bit difficult for me, mostly because of how the story has played out during this time. Roman Reigns, the big dog, versus Brock Lesnar. Both of these individuals have beaten the Undertaker, and both of them have a history with each other. I mean, not just with Paul Heyman, but I also think that Roman Reigns has held the title for long enough. It might be time for Brock Lesnar to get his title back. So, if Roman Reigns doesn't win this, Brock Lesnar is going to win it by disqualification. I feel like it's just got that. I just feel like it's got that kind of vibe to it. Possibly to set up things for the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. For this next one, I'm going to go for the dark match because it's on the card. Because I want to save the Fatal 4-Way match for the WWE title for later on. Cesaro and Ricochet versus Rich Holland and Sheamus. As much as I love Cesaro and Ricochet, I do. I really do. I feel like Ridge Holland and Sheamus need this victory a little bit more right now because they're being built up. They're trying to be built up as this team that can't be beat, and I think this one might be a good way to do it. So I'm going to go Ridge Holland and Sheamus, despite my better judgment. Which leads me to the Fatal 4-Way match for the WWE Championship. It's going to be the champion Big E versus Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens versus Bobby Lashley. A lot of great ways to play this here. There's a lot of different ways that you could play this. I mean, I wouldn't be so surprised if Big E and Bobby Lashley battled so Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens could take care of each other and win the title that way. I mean, I wouldn't be so surprised if Big E won. I mean, I do think that Big E's going to win, although if I had to make a guess on who's going to win this one, if it can't be Big E, I think that Kevin Owens will win this one. I just feel like he's been due for a long time now. So I just wanted to give you guys my my thoughts on this event that's going on when it comes to WWE Day 1. I just hope this stream goes well. I mean, this is my first ever stream that I've done, so I just hope it all goes well, and I hope not only night tomorrow goes well, but I also hope that your 2020 goes well as well. So hope to hear from you guys soon. If you guys like this video, check out the autisticsuperblog.wordpress.com, and I'll be free to do a lot of things here on the Super Channel, on the Autistic Super Channel on the Autistic Super Channel at YouTube, and I'm also doing things on SoundCloud as well. And I've also gotten the Word of the Year on SoundCloud as well. So those are things to kind of take into consideration. Okay, guys? So with that being said, stay sharp, stay safe. And as always, Happy New Year to all you. And as always, shine on.